Mike, this is my teriyaki salmon with zucchini ribbons and broccolini, which we're going to pop in the oven and make a delicious ginger and spinach rice to go on the side. Let's marinate our salmon fillets to start in a little bit of the teriyaki sauce. Now, salmon's a lovely source of protein. It's also a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids. This one I really love. You can see the quality of that orange flesh there. It's actually caught in the Norwegian waters, the Norwegian fjords, and it's portioned beautifully as well, which makes it a good one and a no-brainer to keep in the freezer, because there's nothing better than being able to lean on your ingredients that you can just grab from the freezer, grab from the pantry, and honestly, if you wanted to swap out your broccolini and zucchini for whatever other veggies are on hand, you could do that too.
It's about what you've got, right? It's
That's
one of those fridge and
right.
freezer raids. You've got it in there. You've always got a quick meal that you've got easy access to.
And that's what you've got to do, whether it's cooking for lots of flavour, cooking for good nutrition, just having the accessibility of ingredients is really critical. So we're going to have the salmon marinating in the teriyaki sauce. Just while we're prepping the other ingredients, Mike, I'd love for you to slice up the zucchini so that it's thin enough that at the end of baking we can roll it into a little ribbon, just for effect.
Okay.
So we're going to make our ginger spinach rice. I've got a lovely rice which is rinsed into the pan with our water, and then some freshly grated ginger in there to give it that beautiful flavour. Thank you. You read my mind.
Oh, I know you, Jacq. I know you.
You know that I love ginger, and I do love ginger. Ginger's a beautiful flavour, but also nutritionally, it helps to actually warm the body. It's a circulatory stimulant, so it helps blood flow and to warm the body. It's also one of those flavours that you taste in Japanese food a lot, whether it's pickled ginger or ginger going into the dishes.
I love the heat it gives a dish. It's not a spicy heat. It's that almost fragrant heat, it just wakes up a dish.
That's right. Oh, I like that. It wakes up a dish.
Yeah.
All right, so it's about 1.5 teaspoons or so of the ginger going into the rice. We'll pop our baby spinach in the rice at the end. We save it till the end because we want that beautiful, vibrant colour from the baby spinach in the rice. If you pop it in too soon, it wilts. It turns into literally nothing
you
as
lose all
well.
the chlorophyll.
That's right.
Cooks away.
So we want to make sure that that goes in at the end. And you can use your ginger if you wanted to while you were waiting for your dish to cook and make a beautiful ginger tea to sip on as well. We'll grab our tray. Mike, would you mind passing me the baking paper as well?
There you go.
And because we're keeping things very simple, once we've sliced up the zucchini, we're just going to toss both the zucchini and the broccolini in some extra virgin olive oil and get it spread around the tray. So I reckon that's good to go. Yeah, let's do that.
And you want the shallot, as she keeps calling it.
We can't
Seriously,
agree.
I can't. It's hard enough as an Englishman with all these different names of ingredients. This is called in Australia a shallot, a spring onion. Is it a salad onion as well in certain places?
Just
What's the difference with a salad onion?
Depending on whether you're from Sydney or Melbourne, we either call it an Asian shallot, or a spring onion. So very much state-based. What would you like to call it today?
I'm happy with onion.
Okay,
I'm giving
we'll just
up.
go with
Let's just go with onion.
Yeah, a long green one. We'll keep it very technical in the kitchen for you. So toss with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. It's lovely. Mike's cut these beautiful and thin, which is great because we want to look at the thickness of our salmon and not overcook either. So he's cut it so that both will cook at the same rate in the oven. All right, and then we'll get our salmon in.
It's amazing how quickly it takes in that marinade, eh? You don't want to marinate it for too long, especially with the salmon quite thin.
Yeah, so that's ready to go. I've got the oven at 180. We'll pop this in for about 6 to 8 minutes so that our salmon is lovely and tender and the veggies are still cooked but lovely and crisp at the same time. Salmon and the veggies are done. It smells delicious. It's cooked beautifully. You can see there's still that glossiness there from the teriyaki sauce. We're going to get our spinach in with our ginger rice. Mike, can you just pass me a wooden spoon? You can see I've got lots of spinach because it always wilts into nothing.
Disappears. It's like a magic trick with spinach. Yeah. You start with a box and then it's gone.
A mountain into this tiny little speck. I love spinach. It's obviously vibrant and green, which speaks lots of different beautiful minerals in there, in particular iron, which most people could do with a little bit more of, especially women and kids. and the beautiful fibre in there. Look, I do love my fibre, all for the gut health. And there's lots of it in this meal as well. We've got our zucchini strips, our broccolini, and then the spinach in the rice. So once we get that in there, we're just going to pop the lid back on, let it wilt a little bit in the heat, and then we'll be ready to serve it all up.
This smells good. The teriyaki, it's just hitting you on the nose. I can smell the ginger from the rice as well.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
and not many
beautiful.
people know the ginger rice spinach kind of trick. They usually cook rice as it is, which of course is beautiful, but it's always lovely to try and sneak a few veggies and things in there as well, and flavours. So let's serve this up, I think. I think that's probably had enough time to wilt down. And if it doesn't, even if it's still got a little bit of crunch factor in there, I'm fine with that.
And it's going to continue to cook, right?
Yeah,
it's going to continue to, and this way you're not losing any of that goodness or nutrients or colour.
That's it. And the colour's a big thing for me because I think sometimes people feel like they lose so much in their dishes, and you probably do if you overcook things, but if you just leave a little bit of crispness in there, then the colour stays and you've got this lovely, vibrant dish. All right, let's get this happening. So our ginger spinach rice.
This is my kind of meal. Like, I would love something like this for lunch, quick, easy lunch or dinner, light dinner.
All right, we need some tongs and a spatula. Let's divide and conquer here.
There you go.
Let's get some, if you want to get the salmon into the middle of the bowl for us.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can ribbon these little
Flesh side or
zucchinis.
skin side up?
I would go flesh side up, please. And then we'll just try and create a little ribbon with it like that. You don't have to, you can do as you wish. But I like the little...
Look at her going all chefy with her presentation,
Why, thank you, my friend. As she then goes in and it falls apart. It's a nice way to do it. A little bit of something different.
You're giving it height, right? Giving it textures and layers.
Yeah, bring the dish up a little bit. Now, broccolini, which you can see there's a nice little bit of crispiness. It's also scored some of the teriyaki sauce in there, which is cool. All right, let's garnish with some shallot, spring onion, the onion, and some toasted sesame seeds as well to finish. It's a beautiful dish.
Can I eat it yet?
Yeah,
Oi.
let's do it.
All right, one for you.
Thank you. I'm excited. It's a beautiful, vibrant dish, lots of good flavours, lots of good colours. Let's test out this salmon, eh? Get it in with the gingery spinach rice.
Just flakes apart, really well cooked.
Yum. That's a beautiful quality salmon. The teriyaki flavours are there.
I love salmon. Absolutely beautiful. That gorgeous sauce, marinade, like the colours, it's vibrant, the salmon's cooked so well. Really is yum, really well done.
Easy dish, one that you'll have on rotation at home in no time at all.